Okay, we're live. Give me 1 second. Let me fix everything. Turn it down. Sometimes StreamYards get the tripping. Okay, here we go. Where's your phone? My phone down here. Here, I need my phone so I can say. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is our live. Live squad.
Yes, sir.
Live squad.
Yes, sir.
Live squad.
Yes, sir.
Hey, everybody, it's Stacy.
Hey, everybody, it's Scott, a.k.a. PJ, a.k.a. Prince Purr, a.k.a.
Not today. I'm not in the mood for it.
a.k.a. PJ.
Oh, God.
A.k.a. Prince Purr, a.k.a.
Daddy. So before we get into this video, we want to. Oh shit, we ain't doing a regular video. We live, huh?
Yeah, but I mean,
that's that melatonin.
Still, just drive.
So we are back with another one. We have. Go ahead and introduce yourselves again. They need to know who y'all is.
I went first last time, so one of y'all guys go first.
My name is Under the Radar. What's going on?
I'm Aaron, AA, Under the Radar. What's up?
And I am Heather. I am the creator of Under the Radar.
So we only have 2 people, probably which one is me. As the live go on, of course, they'll be in and out throughout the live. We normally go live about 8 o'clock, so this is a little early for us, but it's still cool because we still gonna get the views even afterwards. So don't be upset with the numbers. Like I said, as time go on, we still new to this. But is your phone on?
Mm-hmm.
Where? So today we are talking about the influence of the how do you say it? The verses? How do you say it?
Just verses. They just spell it different.
Oh, that's okay. The verses battle. And I'm gonna basically let one of you guys go ahead and elaborate on it, because I was asking Aaron, because I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but like, how do you explain it? We got
go first, Aaron.
I mean, I think verses means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. I mean, verses is putting our childhood favorite musicians together, not only artists, but executive producers, writers. It puts that whole universe together and allows people to hear track for track some of the things that they're raised on. I mean, verses was one of the first things I gravitated to once we got the little stay-at-home orders for quarantine. So I think my first battle was The Dream and what's his name? Sean Garrett.
Sean Garrett.
I missed that one.
That was my first battle, and since then I've been addicted since then. I think the only thing that comes close to a versus battle is probably people hate his name right now, but it's Tory Lanez Quarantine Radio, which is no longer going at this point.
That is true.
Now you know what I the very first thing before the versus battle I actually seen was D Nice DJing online. That's what I seen first. Then then the versus battle. I'm like, what is because I think the first versus battle that I seen was Teddy Riley and Babyface, where Teddy was cutting up. Right. But it wasn't versus battle. It was just on what? It was on Instagram. Ooh, Teddy Riley was cutting up. And so I think that's what from there it went to the versus battle, so they wouldn't have the, I guess, technical difficulties that they was having.
Right.
But Teddy Riley was cutting up.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Gerald, tell us which versus been for you.
Well, versus been for me, honestly, like, to piggyback off what Aaron said, is just seeing like a lot of our childhood singers, rappers, go head to head, seeing who got the best songs. It's also become quite a debate on Facebook, and it's also become like you know, a lot of talk with, you know, especially like with the Babyface Teddy Riley thing, like the shade and all that stuff. It's just a way to like I say, find ways through the quarantine without thinking about everything negative. And honestly, what is done for Under the Radar is kind of a great thing, because like that's where our battles come from. Like, you know, we may not do a artist versus artist. I mean, we have in jam sessions, but we'll do like, 90s R&B, bring your best 90s R&B, and it'll be person versus person. So I think it influenced us to take it to the next level far as the battling thing goes. And that's what it means to me. And like I said, it's just something to watch while we're, in these fragile states in America, you know what I mean, or the world period for that matter.
Hold on one second. Hey, Spice Life TV, how you doing? I love 90s and R&B. Me too. We're gonna have a panel on that real soon on 90s R&B.
Oh, that's
Hey,
a definite.
Hey, Venomous Reaction. Thank you guys for being here. And if you guys have anything to say, go ahead and leave a comment, because we're gonna get to it.
That's a definite.
Okay, go ahead, Heather.
For me, I love Versus. I really do. When they first started it, like you see that it was just, Swiss and Tim just messing around because, quarantine, nobody has nothing to do. So what they started was an absolute great thing. Like it really does have you kind of dive back into why certain songs, certain lyrics you fell in love with when you were kids or when you were, a young adult or however how old you are. And what I loved is the knowledge that you found out. Because like I said, I would say the two facts that I found out between certain verses was when they did the Neo versus Johnta Austin. Had no idea that Johnta wrote Sweet Lady. Like that bugged me
Wait,
out
who
when I
wrote
saw
it
that.
again? Who wrote it?
His name is Johnta Austin.
Okay.
He actually wrote a lot for So So Def, but I never knew that he wrote Sweet Lady, nor did I know that Little John did production on a freaking reggae song that came out in like 1994. Like that blew my mind.
See, so that means I missed a lot. I really, really, really missed a lot. Because like I said, when I first started watching it, it was the Teddy Riley and, Babyface. And then I think the next one I seen was Erica Badu and Jill Scott, right, which pissed me completely off. And this is just my take on it. I know it's not supposed to be anything negative, but I just feel like they should change it because it's no longer a battle. To me, this is just how I feel. It's no longer a battle. It's just where people are coming together. But for me, the Jill Scott and the I love the music. It was just too much talking. I just wanted them to just play the music.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I feel like Jill was a little, she maybe had a good 3 glasses of wine. So she was a little slizzard, throughout the process.
Yeah, Spice Life TV says it takes you back to memories. All good music is attached to memories. That's true.
Exactly.
That's very true. That's very true. The Triple Family says, "Hey everyone, we have Venomous Reaction." He says, "Versus. It is indeed nostalgic, a way of entertaining the fans that adopted them." And I can't see without my glasses, y'all. Under the Radar, adapted to it with our own spin on it. Did I say that N word right? I think I did. Shit. Sorry, y'all.
That nostalgia.
That's what I said. Nostalgic, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then this battle that I couldn't watch it, y'all. I just could. I was uncomfortable. Like I told Heather, I was very uncomfortable, because it was just so much underlying shade. And a lot of people have said, "Oh no, it wasn't." Oh yes, it was. And it started with Brandy and them damn white shoes. I don't care what nobody say. She knew what she was doing when she wore them.
Lord have mercy.
That was hella shade towards Monica. I mean, I enjoyed the music because people sleep on Brandy. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Monica this or Monica that," but Brandy got some bangers. I don't care what nobody say.
That's a fact.
I know Brandy. There was a lot of people that was rocking with Brandy. From what I gathered on my timeline, it was Brandy won, Brandy won. I'm like, honestly, we talked about this earlier as far as like what albums we felt were good, which ones were, you could play all the way through versus having certain singles. Like they were both, to me, I think they were on an even playing field.
Yeah, I think I completely agree, but boy, I don't know. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you gonna see some funny stuff. I was leaning more towards Brandy. Like Brandy, she has some bang. Don't get me wrong, Monica, but I don't know. It was something about them Brandy songs. Like she played some stuff that nobody even know. Like that, I put that on everything. Oh my god, that song knocks. And a lot of people don't really know about that song. Let me see. Spice Life TV says Brandy thought she was Moesha reading all the damn diary. I missed that part. So what, she was reading out of a book?
She had poems, random poems throughout the whole thing.
Every song she made.
Damn near.
And it's just funny because she'll ask, like, "Is it okay if I can read my poem? Is it okay? I just want to make sure. I just want to." It was a bit weird.
That's what was wrong with Monica. Monica was like, God damn it, Mo to the. I enjoyed the battle though. I did too. I was in and out, like I said. I did too, but I at one point I know that they were saying that they were going to start charging people to watch it. They were talking about pay-per-view, yeah.
Guess I won't be watching it.
Right.
Those numbers.
I'm not paying for it. You crazy.
I'm agreeing with you, bro. I'm not paying for Versus.
They were talking about it was they were trying to get a Jay-Z battle going, and they were saying that they wanted to do it on pay-per-view, and this came from Timberland and Swiss Beats. They wanted to do it on pay-per-view, and I'm like,
no.
Pay-per-view? Fool.
That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever, just because this was something that was given to the public again to help everyone kind of get through things. So, but I think what it is the numbers, because if you guys realize it was about 1.2 million people that was viewing it. That's the highest.
That's a fact, and it was a strong 1.2 too. Like it did not budge for nothing. Like maybe when they took their break, that's probably the only time that it kind of dwindled a little bit. But other than that, the number shot right back to 1.2. So the world wanted to see it.
And so what about Snoop and DMX? I did like that battle.
Yeah, that was
a good one.
That was a good one. I don't know if they got to 1 million, but I would say maybe 975,000, something like that. But I know for a fact that won 1.2 million though.
Wow, let me see. You say how it's like kids out in the battle price for these verses is $3.99. That part. That's
a fact, man.
For real.
That's a fact.
1.1 million even after the break.
Yeah, even on the break with a strong 975. So it really didn't drop even during the break.
Yeah,
that just shows you how bad people wanted to see it. But we have been talking about it since they started really going into the verses. Like, when are we gonna have Brandy versus Monica? So it was anticipated.
Well, I've been seeing on Facebook, but sometimes it don't be true, just be people creating stuff. But I did see where they said that I think Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
I saw that.
That's true.
I've heard it a time or two.
I mean, they're equal in songs too. So I mean, it makes sense.
It won't. I mean, it won't be that long at all.
Personally, I'm not interested in seeing it. So
I'm here.
Me neither. I can be honest about that. I listened. Keisha Cole got a few bangers, and
only a few.
Ashanti got a few bangers. Right, Aaron, right. Only a few. So this
I'm gonna say this live will be longer than that versus.
Jasmine said they had people in their feelings. My night was made.
For real.
No.
Absolutely.
It's supposed to be a lot of key sing-
On that one, yeah. I agree.
My question is, because we got a whole week, we just starting, so we got a whole hour to talk about anything. So shoot y'all questions, and then on the panel, if y'all feel y'all want to talk about something, let it fly. But my question is, Who do y'all want to see in the versus battle?
At this point, I really don't care, honestly. Like, I mean, Brandy versus Monica was honestly the only thing I was thinking about at the particular point in the moment. But now it's like I don't really care. Like, and plus, versus they put together some of the weirdest artists to do verses against each other. Because, like I said, I must admit, I'll be the first to admit, X versus Snoop was like something I was not looking forward to.
Right.
But what made it so great was the fact that it was a chemistry, it was a love, it was everything. It flowed together. So
they vibe off each other.
Exactly, they vibed off each other and they gave each other love. You know what I mean? I mean, at first when you look at it, it was like dog versus dog. Then it was like, yeah, okay, I can feel that, but X is a completely different rapper from Snoop. Yeah. So it's like I'm not really feeling it. But when we watched it and we saw the vibe, we saw the chemistry, we saw the love there, we was like, oh yeah, this is what's in. But to answer the question, I don't really have no artist I want to see right at this particular moment. So
hold on, this is on Life FM. Hello to all mods of chat. Hey Pooh, how you feeling, sis? All right, go ahead, Aaron.
I would say the same thing. There's not one that comes to mind right now, but I can say I love it how these artists are having the versus effect. And what I mean by that is that after we do see a live battle or during a live battle, you notice that every artist seems to promote their new music or their new projects.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we saw all the way from Brandy to Monica to 112 to Jagged Edge. Like everybody seems.
Wait, 112 and Jagged Edge did a versus battle?
Oh, it wasn't that good because Jagged Edge was terrible. But it should have been epic if they was in the same room. Although two of the members of 112 was missing. So.
And that was due to legal reasons of why they didn't there.
We didn't see that battle.
It was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it because I'm definitely a fan of both bands. I mean, I always consider myself the missing member of both those bands, but that's not here.
Okay.
But like, I noticed how like they even said that when people go on versus, like their streams, their sales of that artist typically goes higher after that versus is done. So it also gives you a chance to let people know that, hey, not only does this artist have a new album or new project coming out, but it also gives you a chance to go back and listen to some of their classic hits that you grew up and loved so much as well.
Yes. So let me see. Venomous Reaction says, very true. Some cases, the battle you least expect can put together one dynamite versus. That's true. That is true. And you know, for me, I would like to see Chris Brown do a battle. I'm not gonna lie.
But who can you battle?
I'd say Usher. I would have to. I mean, because I don't think nobody else could. Who could actually battle Chris Brown? I would like to see Pretty Ricky do a battle. I don't know why, but I would like to.
They only have 2 CDs and one.
Like they don't really only got 2 good albums. And then
that's real talk. That's real talk.
You said Pretty Ricky versus B2K. That'd be horrible.
That's terrible.
B2K literally only has 2 albums because they disbanded after the second one. So
yeah.
Okay, we'll work then.
But
what were the legal reasons?
So Q and Duran, they released a statement stating why they weren't a part of it. And Correct. It's because they said technically they're legally not a part of 112 anymore. Yeah. So it wouldn't, they technically legally could not be there because they're not a part of the group. Like
anything that's 112, they can't be a part of that no more.
Oh, right. Wow. They can't do it.
I didn't know. Look, so he's Venomous Reaction say Pretty Ricky, I'll pass. So did Jasmine said, nah, Pretty Ricky and B2K, I'm logging off. Well, who do y'all want to see, Jasmine and Venomous Reaction? Let's hear it. Spice Life TV.
I mean, Chris Brown is a good pick, but again, we got to figure out who's an opponent for Chris Brown. And I think everyone's so quick to gravitate towards Usher, but I think you have a split crowd. You'll have those who grew up, or you have the older generation with Usher and the younger kids with Chris Brown. Yeah. And at the end of the day, who's to say who's really going to win that battle? Because I mean, too many people hearts are set with what they know, what they grew up on.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? That's something that my nephew was saying earlier before we got on live. He was saying like nobody ever really wins a versus battle because like who really is the judges? So that's why I was like, really, it's not a battle. You know,
you have a lot of these opinions from, different social media outlets of just who they thought won, people going by, specifics as far as who had more hits, versus what songs were actually good. Like everybody has their opinions on it. And I think that's that's also another cool part about the verses. It sparked up a lot of conversation just about music. It's bridged the gap. Like for instance, during their intermission yesterday, they were playing music in between. I swear to God, my nieces were listening to the music and they heard Nuck If You Buck. They did not think of Nuck If You Buck. They was like, I thought that was JoJo on the beat. I'm like, sweetie, no. I'm like, sweetie, that is Nuck If You Buck. That is where the Juju Beat song came from. It's a lot older than you.
we was literally just talking about that, but not Nuck If You Buck. But before I go there, hold on one second. Jasmine says, Chris Brown, I agree, but who's on his level gotta be a great pick. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. And if y'all log off, oh well. Come on, Chris Brown and Jacquees.
Logging off.
Logging off. I am out of here. I will never do this show again.
Lord Jesus, why?
He's gonna murder that boy. Worse than when he beat up on Rihanna.
He gonna come on and remix every song. He say, Jazz.
That's real.
They ain't doing that.
But for me, if it goes back to Chris Brown and Usher, like me and Double A, we talk about that a lot. And honestly, I want to see a dance battle between them two. I can care less about their music.
Chris Brown gonna kill him.
No, you can't say that either. I mean, Chris Brown is younger. That's correct. But let's just say for the simple fact, if Usher still had what he had, we don't know if Chris Brown would completely just do him dirty.
If it's a dance battle, I would see a 3-way with Omarion, Usher, and Chris Brown.
I would rather see Omarion and Chris Brown because Usher just don't got it when it comes to the dancing. But hold that thought. The Triplet family says, Jasmine, hey, I love B2K. Hey, Triplet family, don't you ever in life say that again. Or don't let nobody hear or see you say it.
Are you serious? Bum 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 was the hit. You crazy. Bum Bum Bum. Hey, look, I'm not the biggest, like the group will tell you, I'm not the biggest B2K fan, but Bum 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 was the joint that one.
The only thing I think I like and you see that wasn't even by B2K, it's Omarion Icebox or something like that. I don't think I like that.
Yeah, that was definitely Omarion.
Let me see. We got E40 Ice Cube. I don't know, just throwing something out there. I mean, but that would be kind of dope. Because I love both of them, even though it's two different.
I love both of them too, but them is two different vibes. I don't know if I can see that happening, but if Cube and Snoop would have won, then it could have been something different.
Yeah, different vibes. I would definitely watch it though because I'm a big
yeah. I mean, just off fans period is gonna be watched. That's almost a given. But I don't think that E40 is a little too hyper for Cube in a sense. Like his music is like a little bit hyper for Cube. And I mean, he has the old stuff too as well, but I just think that it'll be something else.
And E40 is one of the ones that's been slept on. E40 he don't get nowhere near the credit that he is supposed to have. He's a bad man.
But actually, that's from a different coast. If you really want to be honest, like we give him love over here because he's a legend. He's legend in the West, but in the East, you know what I mean. He's kind of like, oh, that's a dude that Biggie talked about in a song and all that other nonsense. That's the one who Biggie had a problem with. But over here in the West, we give him love. Like we give Too Short love over here. You know what I mean? Because they're West Coast legends. They don't want
to do a battle with Too Short.
DJ Quick.
You think DJ Quick?
I would rather see 40 with Short as opposed to Ice Cube though.
I think so too. Yeah. I think so too. You said "And Why I Love You" by B2K. I never heard that. And got to be.
Yeah.
I heard
you have. Everybody
Yeah, you
heard it.
have. You heard it. No, but Jasmine, what girlfriend was another one that I like too. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, got to be. I never even heard got to be. Let me see.
Yes, you have. That's one of your hottest songs.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go look them up afterwards. Hey, Patrice. Hey, Chocolate Thighs.
I kind of want them to go back to productions. Like, I want them to go back to songwriters. Like, I know Harry has been like, we need to bring out like the women writers. Like, I noticed that with the songwriters, they had a lot of the guys, but there were some cold ass women songwriters too. Like Carrie Hilson, Ashanti was another one before she came out with her. Carrie Hilson wrote a bunch of shit. She wrote I think she wrote part of Superhuman, the song that she did with her and Chris Brown. She wrote a couple of Pussycat Doll songs. She wrote
for Beyonce, and I think that was
she also wrote for Beyonce. She wrote Like a Boy for Sierra.
Okay, Jasmine,
which was like a major hit.
Okay, wait.
She got some stuff.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know this. I'm telling you, I listened to it and I be having opinions, but I didn't know this deep. You know, I don't go this deep. So I'm glad I got y'all. Now I can ask questions because I did not know that. I just knew Carrie Hilson just came out the blue and then poof, she disappeared.
Well, during that time, there was a lot of songwriters that kind of came out from, the background and tried to, have a solo career. She was cool until she got blackballed. But before that, she was having a pretty good career. Sean Garrett actually was a fail. He was good. He's good at writing songs, but not his own music.
The guy Deuces, right? The Deuces video. Ain't that him?
No, that's what is his name? Kevin something.
Kevin McCall.
Yeah, Kevin McCall. That's somebody different. Sean Garrett is every single time you hear a song that says "Turn the lights off," that's his song.
That's okay.
That's the signature.
So we have, I don't know if it's Kaya or Kia. Kia CEO. She says Chris Brown versus Trey Songz. Ooh, I love it.
I said that. Remember, I said that.
Trey Songz don't have enough for Chris Brown.
Listen,
that's a fact.
That's a hard one because Trey Songz, ooh, baby.
Trey Songz got some music. Don't get it twisted, but I don't think he has enough for Chris Brown.
You know what? He might. Okay, now listen to what I'm finna say when I say it, and don't listen to respond, but listen to understand.
Okay.
Trey Songz might not have enough work to go up against Chris Brown, but what Trey Songz have, it will goddamn for sure stand on solid ground to Chris Brown's.
Well, facts. I
agree with that.
That's a fact. Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be enough to knock him down. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care what nobody say. Wonder Woman, Jupiter Love. Oh my God, I'm already taken. Oh my God.
Right, but like I say, is it enough to land a knockout blow though?
Y'all got me hyped up over here. I just need to tell y'all this topic. It got me hyped up because it made me think about all the songs that could be played that people actually slept on. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
you're right. That was another thing with the verses. It reminded you of songs of just like, oh dang, I haven't heard this in a minute. My God, like,
yeah, for real.
It gave you those great nostalgia.
Especially with the Brandy and Monica, because what did Brandy play? He Is. I was like, whoa, I forgot that joint. Like, like. That was a good one. So yeah, like that's another thing about the verses. They play stuff that that were hidden gems on their albums that the fans love and that got some sort of accreditation for it as opposed to just the singles that they came out with.
Exactly.
Right, Jasmine. She said another battle that will have people in their feelings. Lord, Chris Brown and Trey Songz. Everyone will be texting X side pieces. Let me hush. Right. Like, baby, I think the neighbors forgot your name. I think I need you to come over and remind them.
Don't do it, fellas. Don't do it.
Please don't get yourself hurt by your new woman. Please.
Wait a minute. Why all the men shaking their head? Why all the men? Come on, don't act like y'all don't be tapping y'all. Look, okay, that's for another one.
I don't do that.
Well, right. Not you. You gonna look, not you. And
that's gonna be another conversation. Now, what artist would you listen to that will more than likely make you call your ex in the middle of the night?
You know what? That is a great topic. That is
Woo.
because it still is a lot of them.
And Drake is up there. Drake is all the way up there.
You know, yeah. Drake is up there. What? I'm just saying.
Hey, Scott, get rid of all the Drake CDs in the house right now, bro.
burn every single Trey song. Burn every single Trey song CD there is. But no matter of fact, all them Trey song posters, they need to go, bro. Like,
yeah.
It ain't gonna be no Jupiter love going on in here.
We make love right here on Earth. We don't need no Jupiter.
Right here on Earth.
Okay.
No, my name is Scott. Damn it. Tell her, Scott.
Let me see. Venomous Reaction said, "This is our life. Trey can put up one hell of a fight, but won't be enough to lay out Chris in the verses." I mean,
that's a fact.
Correct.
That's a fact.
Let me see. Hey, Coco Empire, thank you for coming in.
Hello.
Jasmine said, "Let's talk about it." Right. We got to talk about it because let me see. Jasmine said, "Yes, Drake song." Okay, Jasmine, you said yes, Drake songs. Top 3 right now. Go fast. Let me hear them. You want to speak in this? Okay, let's see. No, Drake canceled for the whole decade.
Really? Why? Why is he canceled?
I need to know what did Drake do?
But I feel like there's no other rapper that can go up against Drake in a battle either, song for song.
That's a fact.
I agree.
His worldwide influence that he left thus far, like he's been the only rapper that has consecutive years in this industry and never took it. Well, he's had major success over the years that he's been out thus far. I'll just say that.
And hasn't really and honestly hasn't taken an L yet though. I mean, we're not gonna talk
about
battle, but right now. So that's for another time, another day. But as far as being successful, he hasn't taken an L yet.
I agree with that.
No, he hasn't. Coco Empire said, "What y'all talking about? We're talking about influence on the Verzuz battle has had on you." Let's see. Okay, Jasmine. She said, "Hate sleeping alone." I don't think I heard that one. I Get Lonely. Never heard that one. Best You Ever Had. I didn't like that.
Oh, I Get Lonely. Yeah, that is definitely one that will make you call your ex.
Okay, I need to.
That is a definite.
I need to see that one. I need to go ahead and hear. She said, "There's a lot." But
I have a quick question for you guys. Just really quickly.
No, we got time.
So the older artists, so this is pretty much comparing the older artists to the newer artists. Do you feel like the artists that we grew up with, and I'm saying going way back, do you feel like they stand a better chance of doing, versus, like, let's just say this hypothetically, this whole thing rolls around 20 years from now, and all these kids have is pretty much the artists that are out today to do a versus with. How do you think that will hold up versus what we have, what we grew up with?
Hold up, because I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. A lot of music nowadays is garbage.
Sorry, that's a fact. That's a fact.
How I feel.
It ain't real music.
But it don't have no meaning. Like it's just like basically like for instance, the Migos. That just it's like we were saying with the Migos in Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? To kind of piggyback off of that. Like you can feel Bone Thugs and Harmony, but Migos, the shit don't make sense. It just I don't know. I can't describe it. But to answer your question, it won't.
Nah, it won't. But like I say, but a lot of these kids from this new generation, personally, they don't have no sense. They think they grown before their time or whatnot. So they'll believe in the fact that, oh yeah, the Migos is this, the Migos is that, or Jacquees is this or Jacquees is that, or he's better than like I say Usher back when My Way came out, or 8701 or something to that nature. So yeah, I also don't think that these verses are, at least for these new artists, are not gonna last. I mean, of course they're gonna make it subside to what we're doing, because they believe like, oh yeah, it's old stuff, it's that stuff is for the for you older folks, but in reality that's good music. We got good music compared to the crap y'all got today. So therefore,
to piggyback on what you saying, like I know me, or I can speak for all of us. For me, like, but I can go back and sing "Tonight Is the Night" and "Clean Up Woman," but these kids nowadays, they won't even go back to listen to what we listen to. Like, you know, I'm like, I was on what is that? What is that? TikTok, and they had like old school versus new school, and the kids didn't even know what like SWV was.
I saw that. I saw a few of that.
Yeah, and they was like no, and then they go to the next song, and they like, come on now, you don't know what Boombastic is, Shaggy, nothing. So these kids are not even willing to understand what our music is. You know what I mean? But let's see.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate a lot of the younger kids that are kind of still going back and listening to, like, there's a YouTube channel that's up right now that's gotten a lot of limelight. It's younger kids, but they're going back and they're listening to like older stuff. That they two boys. And I thought that was dope because you're absolutely right. A lot of the kids nowadays, you want to sit here and make the music, but you don't want to sit here and give gratitude or at least take a chance to listen to what influenced that. And that's why I felt like it was cool, the fact that I was able to school my nieces and let them know, like, hey, no, it came from here. Because most of the kids, they don't know nowadays. Like, if they hear, let's just say, they hear a Tory Lane, well, I hate to bring his name up, but the Tory Lane song that samples, I don't know the name of it, I just know it samples I'm Sprung. We know I'm Sprung, so that's why we like it.
I didn't know that samples I'm Sprung.
There he has Tory Lanez has a song with T-Pain on it that samples I'm Sprung. Okay, we love it because we know it's unsprung. I'm Sprung. They know it because it's Tory. So it's just bridging the gap.
Tory Lane has a song that he samples Brownstone song as well, right? If you love
that, same thing.
That's a fact. But
he brought a whole CD where he featured the original artist on a remix on his CD.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
It was Pretty Ricky songs, there were Usher songs, there were there was a lot of different artists that originally made the song that he took that song, remixed it, but also featured them on the song as well, which was pretty dope.
Oh, okay.
Kudos to Court.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So wait, hold on, let's read some comments real fast. He says, Venomous Reaction says, this is our life. Only 15% of today's music is good, and that's me being nice. I mean, I agree.
That's a fact.
I'll say mainstream. Nice. What they have out in mainstream is horrible. I'm not even gonna lie.
She said, Marvin's Room, that's my jam. Drake Trust Issues, no lie. I have trust issues tatted on my thigh. Big, super big. Like, soon as I heard that song, I fell in love.
She's like, okay, let me stop now.
I sure did. I got trust issues tatted on my thigh. Let's see, is my edge. Okay, let me stop now. No, keep going, because now these two songs I do know. Let me see. So true. Today's music will not become classic jams. Yep, yeah, I agree.
That's a fact.
Not the ones that are popular. I will always stress that, just because, like I said, the reason I created this group was because there is music underneath that people are not paying attention to that does have long lasting power. But because, again, you know, what's out, they keep giving the attention to that. These artists, they don't get that. They don't get the light that they deserve. Because right now, all the mainstream all the mainstream stuff is stupid. It's completely stupid. And it doesn't make any sense. And these social media outlets like TikTok, like, yeah, it's great. You guys have these, you know, different challenges, and, you know, it's great. It's fun for the kids. But it's also making certain music that I don't think should even be popular.
Oh, you are never lied. Like, bitch, I'm a cow.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm playing with you, Heather. That's Heather's song.
I mean, I'm on the fence about that. She still, that apology didn't really work out for me, so she's still on the fence.
Yeah, like, you said it's above me now. You said what you said.
Shouldn't have been doing it.
Venomous Reaction say cancel mainstream music. I would agree. Oh my God, I love that song by Brownstone, If You Love Me. Yeah, Brownstone should have went further than they really actually did, because they were actually really good.
A lot of groups should have, like Jade and
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a lot of groups out there that may have had a song or two that should have went further in the music careers, but you know, that's not the way the world works at times. So it is what it is.
Heather, you got to take over for a second. I'll be back.
Okay. I mean, that's another. I mean, we've had that. We were having that discussion not too long, what, yesterday or the day before about, or today about groups of the
Mhm.
90s that were forgotten about. Because you're right, Jade is forgotten about. Black Girl, a lot of people don't
Yeah.
remember them.
Um,
Uh, the Good Girls.
702. Yeah, 702. It's a lot of groups out there that are forgot about and that put out good music. But like I said, one single can outshine their whole album, and and people just completely lose interest. So
And
And
there
I
was a
think
lot of
that's
groups.
what's hard. Go ahead, Aaron. Sorry about that.
There's a lot of mainstream groups that kind of like left a lot on the table, like SWV. Like if they all could get along and actually, make good music together without all that back and forth bickering, like no telling what SWV would have been today if they actually could have just
Oh, yes. I heard
That's
SWV.
true.
Total too.
total as well. There's a lot of groups
Total.
that
The
I feel
total.
like we was cut. Well, did they make a what was it called? Like one of those behind.
Mm.
Johnny.
Janae is another one.
It was another good one. Yes.
Yes. She said, I'm doing a 90s party Saturday, September 12th. I love everything about old school music. I'm playing all those artists. I'll be there.
And
Maybe once you
I'll check
remember.
it at 10.
But yeah, Janae, I like them too. Man, yeah, music is just nowhere near what it used to be.
it's really not. It's
That's how
really
you
not.
know you get old though, because our parents probably used to say the same thing about us when we heard our music. Like music ain't what it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, but
Right.
you know what? You're right, Aaron. But at least our music still had a little substance to it. Like the
No,
music.
I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree. And actually, we took the time and went back and listened to what our parents were listening to because we was raised off that type of stuff. So
Exactly.
all the Diana
Right.
Ross, and Anita Baker, or Aretha Franklin,
My favorite, Anita Baker. She's my
Right. Like, like when you hear Anita Baker, you can you picture your mom cleaning up on Saturday morning or something like that.
favorite.
Like, or, making you clean up on Saturday morning, like, oh yeah, like my pops is like an Al Green, the
yeah,
Dramatics, and Temptations type of guy. So therefore, that's the type of stuff I listen to. So, but a lot of things is that these kids they just don't ever want to acknowledge to the old school and seeing where a lot of this, well, basically seeing people who kick down the good door to listen to the bull crap that y'all listen to nowadays, basically. And
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, they done took something from them artists to make it to quote unquote make it their own.
You ain't
So
never lied.
And I've always
so
had that issue with these young artists of just not giving it up. Just
You
give it
know what,
up.
exactly.
girl?
And
You are right because it blew my mind. It blew my complete mind when Jacquees said he's the king of R&B. I said, what?
I'm I'm about to say ribs and barbecue. Like,
I've never seen somebody rock the internet so hard when he made that
Oh,
comment.
I
I'm just
mean,
like,
he
what?
had
I'm sorry.
he had Jay Holiday coming out. Bad boy.
Ain't nobody seen that nigga. That person for like
Bad.
ever.
for real.
yeah.
Like, where has Jay Holiday been for him to come out of nowhere and be like, excuse me, sir, I need to just
You go,
counter out that. No, that's not true.
Let's see. Venomous reaction say, sadly, in most cases from our generation, they fizzle out before they start to sizzle, which
back.
sucks when you have God given talents. I agree.
In
I
which
I
truly
agree
in
too.
which none of these people, none of these new people do. They don't have God given talent. They can't sing, half of them. Like we had that discussion too, where the '90s R&B singers they could actually sing, and that, not to mention that their music, not to mention their music was full of substance. Like you had Dino from H Town, you had Tony Thompson from High Five, you had Casey and JoJo from Jodeci. You had all these singers who can actually sing, and if you put them with a good writer, they can take you through the roof, and they can
Exactly.
hit you, and they can somehow hit your heartstring and hit you emotionally
Oh, yes.
to where you just like, yeah, matter of fact, all my life I have been dreaming of you, baby. So therefore, that's how I feel about you. Like, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So yeah, that's another reason why I believe that none of these songs will be classic. None of these songs will be brought up in the verses 20 years from now, because it's like if these kids ain't popping in the next 3 summers, y'all gonna forget about them. So
Yeah.
it don't really make no difference.
That's true.
But everybody,
It's trend. It's not substance. It's literally trend over substance now.
Right. Exactly. I completely agree. We got Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them off. Yes. Yes.
Like I say, Luther.
Ooh.
The Vandross.
Oh, wait. He hit me with the Angela Winbush. Ooh, that smile.
Yes, mint condition. Stokely could sing circles around people.
Yes.
Yes, he can.
What is it?
Tone.
If you're feeling loving me, who sang that song?
Sing it again.
Oh, he's talking about Silk.
Silk.
Oh, the lead singer from Silk.
Yeah, Lil G.
Actually, all of them.
Lil G.
Yeah, Lil G.
Plays. He was in a few of the plays.
Yeah, Bruh can sing. Bruh does his thing.
Let's see. Jay Holiday was in bed asleep this whole time.
Yeah. I guess the covers was suffocating him and he woke up. So
because literally those what's the other guy name? He could sing too. Must be nice. Must be
Life
Jennings.
He could sing.
Jaheim can sing.
Jaheim can sing.
Jaheim can
sing. Matter of fact, Cisco from Drew Hill can sing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Nokia and Jazz can too.
I never heard him sing like live.
Nokia.
Not Nokia. Really I'm sorry. Woody is what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
Right.
But yeah, like, those are groups that can sing. Like Jagged Edge can sing. So, like, bruh,
I think Jagged Edge can sing live.
They can, but no, they can.
It's problematic.
Yeah, they don't get along when they off stage. That's the problem.
Oh wow! See,
which is a lot of downfall of a lot of these groups, because
Slim could sing, but the rest of them it was just kind of harmonizing, in my opinion.
Let me see. She say, Jaheim put that woman first and look real old now. I know, and too short. Call him. You know what, and he looking real good. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I think there's no way, unless somebody comes along and actually save this generation of music now. I think it's like you said, it's just gonna be.
It's a long shot.
It's a very long shot. Somebody have to really come in and like step their game up all the way from the door and like keep that whole momentum going. Like
and
they
have
one album and then that's it.
And most importantly, give respect to the old people. Give respect to the stuff that they, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure some of these people mamas are still listening to like they said, Anita Baker and Angela Winbush and people who can really sing. So once you come through the door and we know you can sing, you give respect to the old. The people, like I say, our generation may even love you in a sense.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? It's vice versa. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Gerald.
No, you small. Go ahead.
It's a bit vice versa. I remember I think I watched something on Ashanti just about her career and completely forgot there was a time that people weren't feeling her. They hated her voice. They were like, oh, she can't sing. She's just a pretty voice, whatever the case may be. And she was about to receive the Lady of Soul Award, like the Entertainer of the Year or something like that. And people boycotted it because they were like, no, she doesn't deserve to give it. It took Patty herself to come and pretty much give her the award. And she said it during, like, while she was giving it to her, she was like, I came all the way down here because you know what, it don't matter what, we have to support our babies. We have to support the ones that are coming up in the industry, because ain't nobody else gonna support them or protect them from this. Because everybody knows, like, once you go into the industry, you're pretty much entering into a shark tank. Of course. Getting ready to be eaten the hell up.
And you have to know the right people to get you where you need to be. And it's sad to say that, because I'm gonna tell you, Chrisette Michelle, oh my God, that girl, she can sing. Slept on.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Ella May can sing. I thought Ella May was finna just take off.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, being a part of the right production company and producers, executive producers, is important as well. And I do believe DJ Mustard knows what he got with LMA, but I don't think he really know what he got with LMA. If you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Because she should have been had another album out by now. There's no reason why we shouldn't have. There shouldn't have been this big of a break between her last project and her next project, because when her album came out, it was hotter than fish grease.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna also say this as well. It's just a lot of, I think the independent grind is what's really like drawing people down as well. It's the simple fact that they don't have that machine like Interscope and Bad Boy back in the day, like where you can push an artist the way you want to. Where, and then not to mention, it's just a lot of stuff. It's just like, one, we don't buy CDs no more. We down streaming, we downloading, and all this other stuff. And basically, we'll just be like, okay, just one song. But like I say, back in the day, we'll buy. So we had to buy CDs in order. I mean, even if we like just one song, we had to buy the CD in order to hear that song. And then next thing you know, oh snaps, this is a good one. Oh snaps, this is a good one. Oh snap, this is a good one. So then we be like, okay, now that's a good album. That's how we know about this stuff now. But now everybody's they're so into having the perfect single and making sure that single gets off the ground. But then after that single takes off and you're touring off of that, it's really nothing else after that.
Right.
So
Absolutely right.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, like you don't have, like, a lot of these people, they talk that independent grind stuff, but they don't have what it takes to do the independent grind.
Very much so. And even Drake, one of the hottest rappers of our day, is still not independent.
Mm-hmm.
But saying if he does get independent, it probably will break the rap game. But at the end of the day, like, if you think about our hottest rappers right now, they're not independent. And I think it's the ones that have been in the game for a long time, such as the Brandys and the Monicas and the Mayas, are the ones that are going independent right now because they understand how the game works now. I think the only new school person that has one independent is probably 2 Chainz, maybe. Other than that, like, everyone, they feel like they need a record label to be successful. And honestly, a record label does nothing but honestly put you in debt. They're your loan company until you get your bread. So
that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's the bad part, because like you have money, you have your little bit of money, but you don't have longevity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem. Like, least back then, if you may be broke, but at the same token, you have a long career. You have constant classic albums. You have constant music. You have constant fans. Like, that's because, like I said, if they weren't pushing Brandy and Monica, if they were quote unquote on an independent grind, do you really think they'll be legends right now?
Probably not.
No, I agree.
And like I said, I mean, so it's kind of like a teeter-totter between, like, do you want money or do you want the longevity of a nice career?
Correct.
You know what I mean? Plus, which kind of falls under the category of fame. So yeah.
Real fast. Good night, After Triplet family. We will see you soon, love. I'll be checking on you guys tomorrow, Damo. Let me see. We got somebody that said, wait, not to cut y'all off. I just want to kind of get to these comments real fast before they overlap. Yeah. People were hurt by Chrisette. Yeah, man. Right. I'm like, what?
True.
What happened? Good night. Okay. All right, back to it. My nephew wanted me to ask you guys something about Eminem that was completely off topic, and I told him I would. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Anybody else got a question? Because I had a thought, it completely slipped my mind. So, any of you guys want to chime in?
In the 90s, who's your favorite, or who do you think is a big 90s R&B singer, however, just kind of like didn't get the career they're supposed to have?
Honestly, I would have to say somebody like Rome. Rome was one of my favorites growing up. Like when he had You Belong to Me, that I was like, bruh, this bruh's gonna go somewhere with, especially with that song itself. Now that album is great, but
the album is good.
The album is good, but didn't go nowhere after that particular song. So
And see, I've only listened to that one song. I didn't even know he had an album out. I thought he only dropped that one song, and that
Nah.
was that.
Yeah, the
that
album, it was nice too.
album was good. And we done played it in a jam session, which I should come check out, as a matter of fact. So, occasionally, when we get busy, we pull out them hidden gems for y'all. So that'll make you think and make you be like, oh, I never heard that, but what's the name of it and stuff like that. But go ahead and ask your question, Stacey.
Yeah, because I didn't even know about Rome. But what my nephew wanted me to ask, he wanted me to ask last time, but he wanted to know, what is y'all opinion on Eminem?
He was in my top 5 of greatest of all time, so I think I had him at maybe 3.
You did.
Or 2. But I mean, like I said, awesome rapper. Probably one of the better rappers of our generation. Great storyteller. And like I said, lyrically, a lot of rappers can't touch him. And that's just keeping it, and that's keeping it value.
My nephew, he said the old Eminem when he was under Dre is better than the Eminem now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact.
For sure.
Vice Like TV said Tony Rich Project. You know what? I never heard.
Tony Rich.
That's another good one. That's another good one. Mm-hmm.
Jesse Powell. Let me tell you about Jesse Powell.
John B.
That's the I walk down the aisle to Jesse Powell. That is my song. And Gloria.
Yeah.
Ooh! Jesse Powell know he can sing, but say it again, John B. Yeah.
John B. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another R&B could have been a legend, could have been something way bigger than what it has.
You can catch him at the Savoy on Thursday nights when we get done with quarantine.
True.
or Denny's in Carson.
What the front door? Are you serious?
He did the Martin Luther King parade in Inglewood, I think, a year ago.
Oh, Lord.
That's what John B. doing these days.
Yeah, that's where John B is at. You can catch him at the Denny in Carson, singing karaoke, singing his old joints, and also serving hash brown. So go ahead and check him out. You know what I mean? Across the street from the Carson Mall. So check him out. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! So I have a question. Jumping off topic because we 56 minutes in. So, but I have a question. Do you have name 2 people that you can put the male or female that you can put their CD on and let play from beginning to end?
In the R&B category?
In the R&B category?
In R&B, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, mine is Mary J. and R. Kelly. I can put a Mary J. Blige CD on and listen to it from beginning to end.
Especially My Life. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Especially My Life.
That's my answer right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to piggyback off that because I could have said R. Kelly easy, but
yeah, I didn't know he was going to tonight, but we'll leave him alone. We'll talk about him today.
I just got questions.
But no, you definitely right. You definitely right with R. Kelly though. You definitely right.
That's a. I mean, she actually's right with both. Like, man, Mary J got some got joints. So yeah. Like I said, I could probably do Toto's second album.
Okay.
And listen from that back to front. And honestly, I'm gonna say Monica So Gone. I mean, After the Storm. I'm sorry. After the Storm.
I didn't listen to So Gone. Okay.
No, it's a song, but the CD is actually called After the Storm. It has So Gone on it though.
She said Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, Spice Like TV. I agree. Mariah Carey, I don't know the name of the CD, but the We Belong Together CD, I could. Most definitely. I could. Look at Gerald. Oh, look at his face.
I got reprimanded from the last time we was talking, so I'm gonna be quiet.
No. Speak your piece. She said Aaliyah, Janet Jackson, and Maya. I could do Aaliyah. I can't. Am I saying her name right? Aaliyah.
Yeah, that's correct.
I can do Aaliyah. I can't do Janet, and I can't Maya. Ooh.
You can't do Janet. It depends on what Janet we talking about.
Yeah,
though.
Like I could do the Do You Mind Janet, but I can't do the Pleasure Principle Janet. I can't.
Are you serious?
I can't.
You can't do 80s Janet? Oh no, my God.
We got Jill Scott, Alicia Keys' first album. I can definitely do Jill Scott.
And Alicia Keys too. Alicia Keys' first album is fire.
And to Jill Scott, you definitely got to throw in Eric.
What was it called? Songs in a minor. Yeah, back to front. Oh, and not to mention Music Soul Child too.
Oh yeah.
Music Soul Child.
He got some good ones on there. If I would have knew the girl next door. Oh, that's my jam. Yes.
I can do that. Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
Yeah.
Definitely do that. I can do Jodeci as well. You know, I can listen to their album. The second one, Diary of a Madman. I can do that one.
Oh, so you gonna have me listening to some music tonight, baby? Oh my God.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Scott. Appreciate it. Let me.
It's about to go down.
Didn't think I want to know that part, but you're welcome. I'm just playing, man. This is
what I love about this panel right here. Like, come on, we can talk about any. Like, we start off talking about one thing, and we end up on something else, and in between, it's a lot of laughs, and that is like the dopest thing ever. It's the dopest thing ever. We reached the hour, but I mean, if y'all still want to talk, I'm all for it. We ain't really got to go nowhere right now. We good.
Well, let's talk.
Okay.
So,
well, sorry. If y'all excuse me 1 second, I'm so sorry. Just give me one moment.
It's all right. Just do what you gotta do. Y'all.
Tyrese first one.
Oh, Sweet Lady. Yes.
Not just that one. Lately. I think it's called Nothing Else. It's some, like I say, Usher, My Way. I can listen to that from front to back to front. 8701, Confessions. I can listen to all that front to back and back to front. Jaheim's first one.
R. Kelly's Double Up.
Double Up is good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a TP2 man myself. But you know what I mean.
Wait, which one is Jungle on? I want to see yo by that one.
I want to say I think that is Double Up though. If I'm not mistaken. But like I said,
he got one song on there called Ringtone. Oh my God,
But like I said, when it comes to Kells though, like it's damn near every CD you can listen to back to front if you really want to keep it 100. I mean, except probably after Double Up, but I mean I can even listen to TP3. So you know.
I don't remember who was on TP3 to be honest with you.
Players Only was on there with Gang. My personal favorite, Remote Control though.
I never heard.
That's another. You're welcome to Scott if you do listen to that. You're welcome, brother.
Wait, listen, y'all telling him you welcome. I told y'all in the beginning of this, I ate an edible and took some melatonin. So
I say thank the dispensary too. So thank them. Thank me and the dispensary. That's all I need.
Listen,
all I need is an appreciation.
Your Body's Calling is my top favorite song. And you know what, Jasmine? Yeah, but R. Kelly. That was one of his songs I did not really care for.
But yeah, I mean, I'm more of a hidden gem type of guy. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to those, like, if y'all go to the R album, you got Etc. You got Get Up on the Room. You got Half on a Baby. You got all, you know, you got some joints on R itself.
You probably put up on a few rooms. Stop shaking your head.
God, ain't nothing wrong with that before you. Ain't nothing wrong with that before you was married. Ain't
all right.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I want no parts of that.
Look, no part. Ain't no more. You welcome, Scott, huh?
Just don't get up on the room. No, just don't get up on the room now.
Right. Unless that's a whole other topic. That's a whole other topic. That song is fire with him. I didn't like that, and I didn't like Seems Like You're Ready, but I did like
What?
I didn't like
it
disrespectful. What is up with you?
I did not like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, something is wrong. Something is really wrong now. But like I said, TP2 was definitely the one. Feeling on your booty was on there.
Right.
Ignition, the remix,
Oh
and the regular one was on there. What else you got on there? You got a lot of cuts on that one too. But you tripping? Your body's calling me is definitely a good one.
yeah. I couldn't. I wasn't. Look, she said, "Nah, I'm logging out. don't leave me, Bobby. Don't leave me." But I mean, you know what? I guess I just got to go listen to these. So maybe get my charger, please, and plug that into the computer.
It's not because of Lisa Ray, right?
That's funny.
I'm just saying. Like, I understand. Like, you don't seem like you're ready because of Lisa Ray. I get it, but
You mean Diamond?
Hey, I ain't gonna
whatever you
lie.
want to call her.
I ain't gonna lie. That part came on. I dropped a few CDs. I was
Had a Jamie Foxx moment, huh?
I had a pure Jimmy Fox moment in there. Like,
Man,
Put it up to the computer. So, huh? Oh yeah. Here, just put my phone on. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man, that y'all funny. But I mean, today's topic was really, really, really cool. I don't know where Heather went, but I know she was saying she want to do an all female panel because she want to talk about female music.
Okay.
I do definitely want to do. I'm gonna talk to her because I would like to do a hip hop panel.
okay.
Oh, not panel, but a hip hop live because I mean, not, God damn it, R&B is kicking in. I'm sorry, y'all.
R&B and oldies.
You want to do an oldies? Oh man,
oh,
oldies.
I'm about to say we definitely can get into that, Scott. Believe me, brother. I'm waiting on that.
I am so sorry, you guys.
No, girl, please. We chilling. We good. We good. Like I said, here, make yourself at home and laugh and talk or whatever. So they was basically Scott said he would like to do an oldies. Remember, I was saying I would like to do an R&B. I said hip hop, but I mean R&B.
I'm for it.
So you guys get together and talk about it and come up with this. This topic was dope.
Yeah, I think it was dope too.
That's
a fact.
It was definitely dope because I guess is there a way that I could go back and watch the old battles, the old versus battle?
Yeah, they're all over YouTube.
Yeah, they're
Type
them in on YouTube.
That and then on Verzuz, they have an Instagram page. They put all their you can watch the recap or you can watch the actual battle.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
only thing about watching on Instagram, there's no comment. So I think sometimes the comments make the battle a little bit more interesting.
You know what? That I would say the same thing. Wait, hold on. We got a few quick. I may look young, but I know my music. That's all right, girl. And that's one of the things that they were saying. Like, the younger generation liking the oldies. That's dope. She say, yes, these lives are lit. Thank you. Shout out to Under the Radar.
Salute.
Let's see. Do y'all do this every week, same time? You can answer that question, Heather. And Spike
Yes,
TV
actually,
beginning. So
that's what I was gonna say. I would actually love to do this every Wednesday if possible, if the schedule is permitted.
Okay. 6:00 or is 6:00 good for y'all? Or 8? I mean, like I said, so Spice Life TV basically they have a group on Facebook called Under the Radar, and it's open for anybody to join. It's called Under the Radar. It's on Facebook, and I actually went to Heather and asked her, can we bring her panel, to our channel? I think it would be dope to talk about it. And so this is only our second one. Like I told them, the views will go up and people will come in and out. But we just got to get it out there. We got to promote it. We got to get it out there so that way we can get people to this channel and people to y'all group because the group is dope.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, Stacey.
And her group, Spice Life TV, they play music. And they have battles where they battle each other like a versus battle. Here we're not monetized, so we can't play the music just yet. But they do battle and they do play music. And I'm telling you, I've even put my phone on my speaker and I was cleaning up while they were playing music. I think I've actually did squats on a few of them. I was doing everything.
Yes, you
I was
have.
cheering you on too, girl.
So I would definitely say thank you, Jasmine. Shout out to Under the Radar. Y'all are dope.
Thank you.
So I would
Appreciate
definitely
that
say go on Facebook and look up Under the Radar, and most definitely, join the group. Listen in, even if you sit in the bushes for the first time, just kind of fill them out. But I would definitely say go and do it because you will enjoy it.
Please do. And come join us on our jam sessions. Come listen to some good music. Like I said, to get y'all out of, just get y'all out of the funk of your problems and the problems of the world. Just come kick it with us and come vibe with us.
Now, and definitely, most definitely, bring your opinion because during the jam session, they do talk and they want to know your opinion. They want to know what they can do better. It's not like a group where you go in and, oh, this is our group. No, they want to know, like, what can we play? What can we do? And I really would like to see their group actually go up. I want their group to be one of the groups that people go to, like, oh, they live, or they own, they having a jam session,
Same for y'all. Same for y'all.
Thank you. We gonna get
I'll stay posted, Stacey. Every time y'all got a video, gotta post it up.
Yeah, and you do, and we appreciate it. So the only thing I would ask different, if y'all can get together, okay, so the next time will be Wednesday, hopefully. If y'all can get together before then, at least 4 days before then, to let me know the topic so I can start pushing it out there. And then if you guys post it on y'all page, like, come in and, and let them know what we're going to be talking about. That way we can just start moving traffic around.
Definitely.
That's a fact.
We'll have it ready. Definitely. As a matter of fact, I think we'll go into a discussion after this, if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
And really
okay,
put our heads together.
We definitely can. We definitely can. So we've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. Each time we're on, it could go longer and longer depending on how you guys feel. But I am gonna get off right now because I'm kicking in and I'm sleepy. But
it's okay.
Gotta get dinner and stuff together. But I don't know if you guys want to say anything before we leave.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you both, Scott and Stacey, Heather and Gerald, y'all family. So you already know I appreciate y'all, but definitely look forward to the next one. These last two have now been nothing but great, and thank you for your audience as well. Y'all keep on throwing in those comments. Let us know what type of topics y'all want to hear as well. We here for it all. I mean, don't be afraid if your music choice is a little bit different from what you're hearing now, but if y'all want to hear something different, we most likely we had talked about it before. Don't feel like we don't touch those realms. So any suggestions, let us know and we will talk about it. But other than that, I just want to thank everybody here, and I look forward to see you guys on the next one.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Ooh, Aaron. Sounded
Aaron came in and kicked in the door, huh?
And waving the 4-4, talking about Aaron don't hit me no more. Like I was saying, but yeah, like I say, I want to give a special shout out to Stacey and Scott. I appreciate y'all letting us come on here to y'all channel and blessing us with y'all the presence and letting us talk and give everything we got to get off. But like I said, come join us at Under the Radar. Like I said, we value everyone's opinion. We don't shade. We don't Brandy or Monica shade anyone down there for anybody opinion. All music is welcomed. And I honestly want to give a special shout out to my boy Meech, who has his own channel, Venomous Reactions. Go check him out, subscribe, check him out. He does, he tells it like it is, and basically that's all. That's it. That's all.
That's right. Wait, before you go ahead, shout out to Alicia Johnson. She says, shout out to oldie but goodies. That's a topic that we're definitely going to hit on because it's so many oldie but goodies.
That is a definite.
Absolutely.
And hold on, you said Venomous Reaction. Hold on, I scrolled down to his page, but I want to go there again. That is his channel, you guys. Go ahead and check him out. Show him love. And if you guys go over, please make sure you leave a genuine comment and hashtag Live Squad. So he'll know that we sent you guys, or you can hashtag either Live Squad or Under the Radar. But either way, so he'll know that you came from over here. And we have loyal family members over here.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Go ahead, Heather.
Yeah, just they pretty much said everything for me, but also just want to add that when you do go to the group, please, 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 I invoke this share. If you have any music that you may know of, that you like, that you love, and that you feeling is new, old, I don't care. Share it. I believe in that within the group is just to continuously exposing people to music. So if you know some stuff that you feel like is fire, you post it. Everybody is welcome to listening. If it's something that's not your groove, that's perfectly fine too. You may find something else, but that's the point of Under the Radar, to celebrate all music.
Right. Look at that.
Yes, you family too.
Yes, Patrice, your family. Yes.
I even listen to rock. Like I said before, I listen to rock. I listen to
country music.
Country music, all music. And I can honestly say over there, like, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. You can have your opinion. Now don't get me wrong, you're gonna have somebody that with a strong opinion, but that is look. Everybody point. Am I pointing the right way?
Right there.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But that's the good thing to me about it. Like, I need you to let me know how you feel. What's your opinion? Because even though our opinions don't match, we have a good debate, and a good debate is always healthy.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely nothing wrong
with
it.
Always.
So, on that note, I thank you guys for coming. We appreciate you guys, because without you guys giving us content, we wouldn't have this time right here. Okay.
I'll say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace to the King Chadwick Boseman, man, for real. Like, that was
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. You will be greatly missed, my brother. Like,
that broke me. Hey,
I shedded tears and had a drink, man. For real.
Hey, we went to see that movie 5 times? I think we went 4 times ourselves, and then we took my mom for the last time, and we sat there and watched it each time like we had never seen it before. Like, we never got tired of it. So I am so glad that you said that. So on that note, you guys, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button below. Make sure you guys give us those thumbs up, and do not forget to hit that notification bell. Live Squad. All right, y'all.